Hey guys, Tanner here with STK Cattle and Hay. Today we're working the old farm truck. This one's been parked for a little bit. It's a 95 Chevy. It's got 357,000 miles, almost 358. But this was my old farm service truck. I had the bed loaded with toolboxes and everything. Needs door hinges. So we'll be doing those here pretty soon. Let's see here. You can tell it needs door hinges by the way that it is. But it's got 6.5 liter diesel in it. It's been really good to me. I mean, it's greasy and grimy and kind of been cobbled together, but for an $800 pickup, it's been really good. When I got it, it had been T-boned and had a bent wheel on the rear. Both leaf springs were broken on the rear, so I replaced all that, and I've just been driving it. Tailgate's got the typical Chevy broken handle. Just pull a little deal and comes on down. It's really a straight tailgate. Really like the early 90s hinges or the straps better than those little cables. So, but we're going to do a little work to it. It's got, I had to put a starter on it. The starter bolts were broke off in the block, including the brace bracket was busted off. So, got all those drilled out a week ago. For some reason, I hate these little plastic topped fuel filters that they give now, so I ordered the original style on Amazon. They're still in their happy little box here, and they take this little nut. Parts out here. Excuse me while I make a bunch of noise. Oh, we don't need a knife. These are some weird off-brand filters here. I just drove the truck to town, put diesel in it. It's, like I said, it had been sitting for quite a while. The fuel tank was empty, so figured to start with a run to town and topping it off. So, the original style had a metal top, and you had this filter nut went on the top, screwed the nut down over the filter. I've had a lot better luck with these sealing. They got the little seal right there. These guys, if I crank them down to where they don't leak, eventually they crack. They always leak out the bleeder, which this black top here is a bleeder. You can unscrew it and fuel will come out the top right here. Screw it back down and no more leaks. So anyways, we're gonna go back to that. That nut in there. It's having a problem with dying. this PMD pump mount driver. They're normally mounted right here. You can see the original one in there, or may not be original to the pickup, but you unplug that, and from companies like Leroy Diesel or Quadstar Tuning, they sell wiring harnesses. I'm not sponsored by any of them, so, but you run this out here, run that cord out here, get a bolt. Normally there'd be a license plate bracket right here. This one's broken off, but bolt hole's still here. And they send you this little aluminum heatsink. So you just swap out the PMD, which I'm trying to get the new one out of the box. It comes with new hardware. Just throw the box on the ground. That's what I meant to do. Oh, come on. Just one-handed business here. Yep. Just swap that dude out. Or, I mean, you get the idea. That way. But it's got a little heat transfer pad thing. Go ahead and use it, but got four little bolts. Technically those shouldn't be bad, but I mean, if you drop things as much as I do, you'll lose them anyways. But I got enough stuff for the oil change. I've got new LED headlights, so we'll make this thing shine a little brighter going down the road. Let's say I got stuff for oil change. Got an air intake. This is a, like I said, this is a 95 Chevy, but this air intake is off of a 97 and newer with the what's called the K47 high output. But they have a silencer on them. I've got an intake that I've deleted the silencer off of, so be putting that in there, which that's been like that for 60,000 miles. Hasn't caused a problem, but kind of looks a little rigged, zip tied up there. This is the map sensor. Putting a new one of those on. I think the factory one is a 2-bar, so it only reads up to like 8 or 10 pounds of boost. I'm putting a 3-bar on, which reads up to 20 pounds of boost and will stop my engine from defueling. The other fix is to get a tune, and it no longer measures the boost pressure the same way. It kind of can ignore the overboost code. So we're not getting a tune yet because we're going to swap turbos. We're going to do a few other things. We'll get that going. It's got a Carter lift pump, and it's got a, I think this is its relay. Yeah, that's its relay, and it's got a little button here. You can hear it prime. Anyway, so when you change the fuel filter, you can prime it. Which, obviously, this one's staying pretty well flushed. I got new injector return lines, because these are old, greasy, and cracked. They're right. Little rubber hoses down here. I've got those in here. We've got new glow plugs. An LED headlamp, so we can see underneath the pickup. But yeah, I got these from Quadstar. Got some of the parts from Leroy Diesel. Both good companies. Guys will help you out any way they can. So, like I said, we're gonna change this turbo. Amazingly, this truck doesn't have any blow-by, so I think it's good to go. It doesn't use coolant, so I don't think I got a blown head gasket. I need to put a new thermostat in it, but we got a few other things to do first. Obviously AC's not unhooked, so I need to work on that. When I do that, we need to do a dash. Might need to do a seat, I don't know. That's stuff with old work shirts to build the seat back up. Dash is cracked, typical 90s Chevy problem. Windshield's cracked. It's got an air vent in the floorboard. We'll just put some duct tape on that or something, make it better. It's kind of odd being rotted out up there. Rocker panels aren't rotted. We're putting a flatbed on it, getting rid of this bed, putting a flatbed with bale spikes and some toolboxes on it. And this is kind of just going to turn into the spare farm truck. My wife and kids need something to drive around. So had this sitting around. I know it runs. We're gonna. I got a hubcap for that. I just had it off to do the starter, and won't have to have it off again to do the glow plugs. But it's just single wheel, 1 ton, plain old diesel truck. It's had some body work done on the roof at one point. That's looks like a Bondo job to me. And paint peeled off of it, so I'll probably once you get a window on, or probably before, so I don't have to worry about getting paint on the window. Probably gonna take a grinder, I don't know, something to that, sand that down, and that'll be easy to roll paint on. It's got a seam there. Take that third brake light out. It needs new bulbs anyways. You can see overspray from whatever work was done up there. So I'll be doing a quick and dirty fix of that. Eventually I would like to fix this pickup up a little more. It's got a little rust coming in the fenders. Like I said, the rest of the truck's pretty straight. Bumpers a little wrinkled, but bumpers aren't expensive. These bumpers, fenders, hood needs painted, but hood's straight. There's one dent. I hit a cow one night. Oh, all the way right there. Hit a cow one night in the dark, and she had horns. The horn hit right there, and she knocked out my headlight. So both headlights don't match. Need new blinker lenses. Probably put LED bulbs in there. This door's dented, rocker's dented. It doesn't bother me that much if I can just get it painted. That's a long ways from being a big problem. This rocker panel's got a little rust in it too. When I hit that cow, she rolled off the fender here. I didn't kill it. I wasn't going fast, but it did kind of bounce off the truck a little bit. But these trucks are easy to work on. If any, I don't care whether it's gas or diesel or whatever. A 90s model Chevy's kind of hard to beat. You can find parts for them in about any auto salvage. Here's my headlights. They're just Naturally, they're about the cheapest thing you can find on Amazon, because that's where all the good stuff comes from. But you get your high and lows. I think these are running lights on the sides. It's got a blinker. So we're going to do a little wiring. This truck doesn't have daytime running lights, but I think if I put that to key on power, put those two to key on power, I'd have daytime running lights, run those off of a relay. I can splice the LED turn signals right into the existing turn signals, and I think that'll work just fine. So I'll have dual turn signals in the front. I'll have LED high and lows, and a daytime running light. So I could put those on a toggle switch, because they made factory fog lights that would go up in these little slots. I can get a factory fog light deal. Well, that phone memory thing came back to bite me today. So yeah, I'm really kind of wondering about putting those daytime running lights in the fog light slot. See if I can find just find another cargo lamp button. I've got a couple parts trucks. Put that down in one of these holes. Those are just little plastic inserts that pop out. But if I just drop one of those in there, then those would function sort of like a fog. Probably run the I can run the park lights, turn those on as fog lights. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that. I don't want to fill those holes, the snorkels in the bumper, because those are for extra cooling for the big, mighty, powerful 6.5 diesel. So, anyways, you guys let me know what you think on that. But I'm going to get to work. Been just kind of talking while this truck cooled off a little bit, because I did, like I said, I took it to town and back. But like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a blessed day. We'll check back in with you once we got some more done on this project. Have a good one.